Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today we are continuing our journey through the classic television and classic cartoons of the 80s with Robotech. And this time we're going Robotech Season 1. I'm not sure if it's a season or not, but we'll go with Season 1 for now. Robotech Season 1, Episode 2, The Countdown. My friends, I'm watching this directly after watching Episode 1, The Booby Trap, which I thought was exceptional. Really good stuff. The animation was incredibly solid, like I mentioned, with all the moving parts. So I can't wait to get back into this, my friends. So do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ringy ding ding that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted whenever we go live with any Saturday morning React-TOONS, any of our Star Trek or any of our science fiction related content. My friends, you'll be alerted and can join us on the adventure. And if you'd like those adventures early and in a longer format, the link to our Patreon is in the description, my friends. Join us over there. Growing community, growing library, a lot of fun, and of course, you get the stuff early, which is fun, and there's some exclusives. You get all of Robotech over there. So my friends, if you could, prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. I really like the music, the fanfare and the score was like the militarist, like the horns and like the drums and stuff. Yeah, I like the whole story too, about the world was at war in 1999. This thing crashes. We all rally around the fact that we're not alone in the universe. Definitely a more like a militaristic version of like a federation, like in Star Trek, because this is definitely, I mean, everything about it seems more military. Emphasis on small attack craft. It's a hell of a shot. Ugh. Lisa, fresh off the set of her Pert Plus shampoo commercial.
In the year 1999,
Nothing like a good narrator recap.
incredibly, the plane survived the crash, and then it underwent a startling transformation.
Man, that's a lot of dead people, I assume.
And aboard the reconstructed battle fortress, Captain Global and his inexperienced crew prepare to confront the vastly superior forces of the alien enemy.
Captain, you got to get that ship in the air.
When the main guns automatically fired to the first attack, it sapped so much power our radar was knocked out.
No. Oh, Jesus.
Lisa, call Lieutenant Commander Foker's team back here immediately.
They're still combating the first attack wave, sir.
Tell them to break off.
Call Prometheus and order them to send out reconnaissance choppers.
I did, sir. They'll arrive in 5 minutes.
Mind reader.
Yeah, Lisa, you might want to maybe not go over his head, or don't radar O'Reilly this.
Wow! Hey, Minnie, come see what's out here! An honest-to-goodness giant robot! Jason, be careful!
He wants his petite cola.
Jason, wait for me!
Don't let him fall out the window, you hear?
It's not really, don't be worried about him falling out the window. Be worried about that robot stepping on you, because there's an inexperienced pilot behind the stick.
This is BHP-202. We're approaching target area and no sign of alien craft so far. Over.
Something tells me I should give you a red shirt, my friend.
Craft suspected to be submerged in the ocean.
Yeah. There's mines? Oh no, those are the tops of them. Yep. Oh, jeez, it's brutal.
What's more, the ship hasn't even been tested yet, and with all due respect, sir, we don't even know if it'll fly.
I mean, they don't even know if this thing works.
What's wrong, Sammy? I thought you wanted to go into space. I do. I think.
You're not being given a great pep talk, Sammy.
How to operate even half of its functions yet.
Maybe this launch was a bit premature.
We spent a fortune on this Robotech ship, and I don't want to see it destroyed on the ground.
I mean, I'm actually in agreement.
No more excuses. Take off.
Well, if that's your order.
That's right, Captain. It is.
Come on, Global, you got to get up there and get into this.
Well, girls, we're all depending on you. So, don't let us down.
I'm going to be leaving.
Wow! Look how big it is! Be careful, Jason. I wonder where it came from.
I mean, for God's sakes, Jason.
There's nobody running it. Wait, there he is!
I was going to say, there's 2 chairs.
I must be seeing things. This used to be a fighter plane. Excuse me, what is this? I mean, what does it look like to you?
That puts a lot of confidence in you. What is this?
You mean a convertible airplane? You must be joking.
I'm as puzzled as anybody about it.
They're like, the fuck you say?
Look, this was the Army's idea, not mine. Wow.
I like how it's puckered with like bullet holes.
Get that thing off the road! I have a truckload of vital military supplies to deliver, and I'm in a hurry.
We might have to go around, dude. Oh, good. I thought he was going into that building for show. Oh, he's going into this one. Holy shit. I hope that guy's happy. I hope he can get his truck with vital military components. What are you gonna do, start building something right now?
Please tell me you're okay, Jason. I am.
Are you two okay in there?
Huh?
Jason, my sternum poking through chest.
Please confirm. Over.
Roger, green light.
I am now switching from manual
I mean,
to
the
computer control.
like the crosstalk. The bridge crew seems like they know what they're doing.
Priority 1 transmission from headquarters, Captain Global. Armor 1 reports completion of recovery procedures and is departing now to join Armor 10 at Rendezvous Charlie.
Global, get in the air.
Anti-gravity, full thrust.
There we go. Let's go. Give them something else to shoot at.
Countdown is underway.
Let's get this beast in the air.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm scared they're going to destroy the whole city.
Full power. Activate
Full
the
power?
anti-gravity
Maybe...
control system.
Oh, okay. They were... I thought they were still, like, resting where it crashed. They have it, like, lifted on a dry dock. What the hell's going on?
No, look! What? The gravity pods are breaking away!
What is it? Oh no! They're tearing away from the ship instead of lifting it.
What? Oh my god. Guys, I don't think this sumbitch was ready to fly.
Please, tell me I'm dreaming this.
Pardon, sir?
It's a nightmare.
Oh my god, they're coming back down. Jeez, oh Pete's. Hope everybody's confident in their defender.
I want a full damage report. Give me a computer readout on every system on board.
Yes, sir.
They'll never let me hear the end of this.
You shouldn't blame yourself for this, sir.
Were you out there building it, Global? If you weren't out there putting in the gravity pods, it's certainly not your fault. Oh my god. Somebody get Rick out of town.
Mission completed. We met the enemy air assault, and we sent them back where they came from.
Oh, good job, Roy.
How many did you shoot down?
Only 10 this time.
Jesus, Roy.
He needs help.
I'd better go check on him. Skull leader to group.
Man, that ship is dope.
Of in town. Captain Kramer, you take over group command. Over. Roger.
Kramer.
Aha. There's the Battloid.
And a destroyed city block.
102. Do you read me? Over.
Hi, Roy, it's me.
Hey, no shit. Nice landing, Roy.
I must be dreaming this. I don't believe it.
Dude, you're in a robot. You're okay.
If you can fly a jet, you can operate a Battloid. The controls aren't that much different. I'll tell you what to do. That's it. See how easy it is?
Phew.
Wow, you learn fast, don't you?
Thanks.
Min-May, come on!
Min-May, I'm pretty sure she's the main character. I remember that name. Yeah, we still got these guys off. Yep. Oh, they hop? Oh, there's different, like, kits. Oh, look at that. There's different types, different kits. They have different, like, pods on the top of their pods.
Attention all gunnery crews. Prepare to give covering fire to the recon assault group.
We haven't gotten this guy's name yet, I don't think.
We better get moving, Rick. We still have a war to fight.
I'm still pretty unsure of myself trying to keep track of all these robot controls. I'm not ready for combat.
Rick, they just need to get you back to the base.
Here goes!
Well, that should be more familiar. These refugees. There's a giant orange and brown robot. Destroyed the entire city block. That was the enemy.
It won't take me a minute to get it. Don't worry.
No, Min-May, you don't have time. Come back!
Making a 5-mile run back into the city. So they're bombarding the city? Oh, dear God. Wow. Holy shit. This was on at 6 in the morning where I live.
If you're worried about your girlfriend, we might check on her.
Could we?
I'm skating along there.
Captain, an alien assault force is approaching from the east. We need air support.
Call for it.
This is the scout team that came in whenever their radar was down. So what is their job? To attack the SDF-1 because they can't destroy it?
Roger, SDF-1 coming in. All Veritech switch to Guardian mode.
All Veritech switch to targeting computers. Oh. Ooh, that was a great shot. Like, shot and actual shot. God, using the buildings as cover? That's crazy. Oh my God, that's brutal. Man, it is full on.
Oh, no, you don't.
Nice job,
Take
Roy.
it easy, honey. You're okay. We'll protect you.
Take it easy, honey.
Stay right there, I'll pick you up.
I thought you were an amateur. Huh? Oh,
God, this is maybe a terrible idea. Not maybe, this is a terrible idea.
How's it going? Everything okay?
I'll be okay, Roy.
I don't care how you are. How's the girl?
You're in a ship, dude.
If anything happens to her, you'll have to answer to me.
Oh, don't forget, big brother, I saw her first.
That's how it is, huh? We'll discuss this later.
Okay. Thought you had Claudia, my friend. Just, I mean, find some place to...
Oh no!
Oh my God! This is the clip from the end of the first one. This is literally what made me want to watch this one. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, that is so crazy. Dude, open the canopy.
Here, just grab my hand. You can do it, that's it.
Dude, what a save. What? He came out of his seat. Holy shit, what a save. He almost got her in there and then got sucked out. That is so crazy.
You're safe now, don't cry.
I can't help it. I shat myself.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Oh my God, dude. Did it take the wings off the Veritech? No. Wow. I didn't realize those Entrati pods were that big.
Yeah!
Light them up, Rick. Nice. All clear, son.
Huh?
It's down. They're the size of Veritechs? Holy shit, I thought those pods were like robots.
Now you know why we built the Battloids, Rick. To fight these giant aliens.
They look just like human beings.
Yeah. If you ever saw a human 50 feet tall.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Zentradi are 50 feet tall?
All the civilians have been safely transported to shelters. The city is deserted.
Very well.
It better be.
I hope the standby boosters work.
Their work, Lisa, they were made on Earth. All right? Blast off!
Oh, so the gravity pods were alien tech. So we're going up the old-fashioned way. That has to destroy that city. That thrust absolutely has to wreck that place.
Attention, Skull Leader.
I was going to say, if that guy gets back up, we are in big trouble.
Horrified by the sight of the giant alien and stunned by the death and violence he has witnessed, young
Me
Rick
too.
has fallen into a state of deep shock.
I'm with you, bud.
A helpless Rick and unconscious Min May are left behind, surrounded by invaders.
This is crazy. All right, my friends, we just got done watching Robotech Season 1, Episode 2. Was it Countdown? Oh my gosh, I'm so spun up. All right, my friends, the only thing left to do is to talk about it. All right, my friends, just got done watching Robotech Season 1, Episode 2, The Countdown. Wow, I am incredibly impressed with a couple things. One, I think the story is incredibly engaging. It is very unique, and again, I don't know if this is an existing kind of a franchise at this point because I know that there are several. This is just my comic book coming out. Not that there are comics associated with this, but because I grew up kind of reading comics, I just peripherally learned that there's like a lot of Robotech series. I know that there's, I remember there was like a line of toys that came out at one point with like cyclone motorcycles and stuff. And, but it just like, there's supposed to be different series. And I don't know, I'm assuming this is the first one. I don't remember there being one before this, but I don't know if the property has like existing lore is what my long-winded way of trying to say that I'm very impressed with the story. And if this is like original lore they're creating, I'm wildly impressed because I think it's really, really engaging. It's a really unique idea. And to be quite honest, the brutality in this, I mean, there's no blood. Obviously that's a good thing, but I mean, the violence is still depicted very convincingly. That shot of the Veritech fighter coming down, I guess in Guardian mode with like that half and half coming down and like right beside the canopy and that Zentradi pod or whatever they're called coming down in that kind of Gatling cannon right by the outside and just tearing that canopy and that dude apart. Unreal, awesome shot, but like, the stakes are up there. They didn't hesitate at all. Like, doing the old, explosion and the people running and the silhouettes turning into like, splintering and being like torn apart. That stuff is really, really evident, really like pronounced in this. I didn't realize it was, I guess I'm used to the more like the 80s, like, insinuation that there are stakes, not necessarily that you're actually witnessing the consequences of this brutal attack. But I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Let's see, a couple of the things that I found incredibly impressive in this episode: Min May's fall. Min May's fall, where she's spinning after the hand gets shot off and he's reaching in. That was the shot of the entire series so far for me. That was incredibly well done. And the idea too that he just pulls her in to the back seat, to the co-pilot seat, and then he lifts off as the canopy's coming down. The canopy kind of scoops him back into the craft. That is a really, really awesome way to just show, just how crazy close this whole thing was. Really awesome. I love that's an awesome way to kind of get the two of them together. I guess I'm assuming, because I remember the name Min May quite a bit. I'm assuming that's going to be like the love, either, target of Rick's affection or this actual like partner at some point. I don't know, but I mean, it's definitely caught his eye and Roy's eye. And again, I think Roy's with Claudia, so I think that's probably just brotherly shit. I'm going to go with the assumption too that Roy and Rick are actual, and again, when I say brothers, they can be completely biologically unrelated and be brothers. And I'm just going to go under the assumption that they view each other as brothers, not best friends, not friends, not, co-workers. They view each other as brothers. Whether or not they're biological at this point, I could care less. They're dictating a bond of brotherhood. That's all I need to know. They're brothers in my eyes from this point forward. So I'm still interested to learn a little bit more of their background, with the flying circus. And if they are blood related, that'd be cool to know. Not necessary, I just need to know what the character stakes are in the relationship. And if they both have an equal weight of saying, he's my brother and he's my brother, hey, you guys are brothers as far as I'm concerned. So good stuff. I think the action is so intense in these that it makes the episodes seem even shorter. I know they're like 24 minutes long, probably 22 minutes of action, but wow, are they quick. I mean, I feel like we get like set piece action, a little bit of dialogue, we're done. And then a recap. Holy shit. It's just incredibly fast. I think the bottom line is here. So through 2 episodes that I've watched, I'm invested. I'm invested in the story. I find it fascinating. I was shocked as shit to realize that these Zentradi are like huge, which now when I look back at my notes from the first one, my Cronians are what they called us. And I didn't, I mean, it came across as small, you know, but I didn't understand that they actually meant we were minute, you know? So I think that's very, very funny. And it's, funny, but also kind of like, you know, terrifying. So thinking about this, when I've joked about, you know, the thousands of ships that entered Earth's orbit, not only are there a lot of ships up there, but they're like for 50-foot tall people. So they must be gigantic craft. They must be just like literally littering our skies because they're so big. Which I think too adds such a like an almost unspoken doom, you know, over the whole thing. And it's almost like, you know, a fairy tale or a fable, you know, where you just got these otherworldly, this massive like race that they tower over you, you know, 50 feet to our 5 or 6 feet. You know, it's just insane. They're literally like 10 times almost taller than everybody. You know, like the absolute juggernauts, you know, the absolute Goliaths to our David, setting just the highest of stakes. You know, they just absolutely wreck shit when they get there. You know, we're on our heels. The SDF-1's not working. Untested crew. You've got Rick in a craft and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, but you've got very competent flyers out there like with Skull Squadron, with Roy and everybody. So, you know, there's a measure of hope, you know, that I love that it sets the stakes early too for this one. And I'll end on this. It sets the stakes by saying, listen, this war is not going to be won by the SDF-1. You know, the SDF-1 is an integral piece in this war. But if you're looking at initial success, you know, if you're like, you know, when the plan met the enemy, what worked? It was the Veritech fighters that seemed to be, you know, the strongest, did the best. So, you know, in a way that foreshadows that this war is going to be won, not at the capital ship level, not at the grand, you know, war level, but in the miniature battles and the battles within the battles in the sky and the battles in space and the dogfights. That's where this war is going to be won. It's going to be won by, you know, the Roy Fockers and the Rick Hunters of the world, who are going to be, you know, just man, machine, and stick versus, you know, the Zentradi, these huge people in these pods. And I love that idea that, you know, the fate of everything hangs with, you know, the men and women that are able to get in these Veritech fighters and absolutely wreck shit. You know, they are the defenders of Earth. And really great stuff. I cannot wait to see where this goes. I'm ready for a couple more characters. We've got the bridge crew fleshed out pretty much. I don't have a couple names. There's the girl with the glasses. There's the girl beside Sammy. I don't think they've mentioned their names yet. But I want to make sure that I get everybody's names for that, you know, for the bridge crew, which seems to be like an essential locale where they kind of flash back all the time. And we only, right now, to my knowledge, other than Captain Kramer, who was mentioned when Roy had to break free to go get Rick, he gave leadership of Skull Squadron to Captain Kramer. I don't know who that is. We haven't seen him, presumably. So, you know, he responded. We heard him, you know, yes, sir, blah, blah, blah. So that's the only other like Veritech pilot that we've seen other than Roy and I guess Rick. I mean, hell, Rick's got as much combat experience as everybody else that's been training for 10 years. So it's good stuff, my friends. Alrighty. If you could do me a favor, if you stuck with me this long, my friends, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ringy-ding-ding, that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted anytime we go live here on YouTube with any of our Saturday morning React-TOONS or any of our Star Trek or science fiction content. You'll be along for the ride. And if you'd like that content early, my friends, Patreon link is in the description. Join us over there. We'd love to have you. But my friends, that's then and this is now. And now, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye from the bridge of the SDF-1, or better yet, goodbye from the cockpit of our very own Veritech fighters, because that's where the war is going to be won, my friends. And so as we get to say goodbye, I would give you the homework of this. Make sure you look over your Veritech manuals, pilots, because it seems like it's going to be all up to us. And when you're done doing that, go grab yourself a drink down at the Officers Club, do a little Vulcan roll, and I'll see you next time.